Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife, where we are going to do something that I forgot. I don't really remember what I said I was going to do, but I do remember that I wanted to fill in this area. Literally just remembered that as I zoomed out, so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'm probably going to fill in this area, going to make sure that we have everything going pretty smoothly. We'll make sure that we've got education pretty prevalent throughout. And we'll take care of any traffic or whatever we may need to do along the way. Another thing I said I was going to do is maybe even hook up this. Just adjust my volume here, sorry about that. Probably going to hook this up to maybe over here somewhere somehow. Because that might help with traffic a little bit too. So we might do that first. I mean, we got plenty of money to do so. But I hope you guys have been well. I'm doing alright. My throat's a little bit funky, as you can hear, as it probably cracked there pretty loudly, I think. But yeah, doing well. Just tired. Tired of, I mean, I've not really done anything today, but I'm still tired. So there we go. We'll do that. And we're going to go ahead and just fix, actually, I'll do it like this just so I know I don't break it in a minute. So that'll be fun. I'm going to do that, and then we just follow this back. Hopefully able to follow it semi-nicely. Oh, that's going to need a fix. I didn't realize how bad that was. There we go, that's not so bad, but yeah, this definitely, this is going to need a little contorting. There we go, that's a wee bit better there. I can deal, well, I can sort of deal with this. If I fix a few things, it'll be to where I want it. Luckily, the move tool isn't broken when coming over to this, so I can actually do the things that I want, which is really nice, and kind of fix it up. Which I think that automatically is a fair bit better. So that's good. A lot of people are actually using that, which is good to see. It's going to be a lot of people that just want to get over here as quick as possible, I'm sure. Or maybe even just bypass the city, and now they don't have to go through the city. Just happens to be the quickest way to get out to here. Which I wouldn't doubt if you'll see a lot of people doing that. As for ways in, I mean, if I see them going through like the system and just spinning around to come this way, you know, I kind of know how to fix that, but because I don't really have a way for them just to get in from here, which I could very well fix. We could maybe come off of, we'll come off of this bit. Maybe should we go under or over? We'll go under. And maybe do something like this, and we'll bring it up to here. So that might help just some people that want to get there a little bit quicker. We'll kind of keep this area just for the zoo, which I don't know if we unlocked anything different for the zoo now. Oh, it's already done well, so there I go. I've preemptively planned what I wanted to do. So the sea enclosure was the last thing. Yeah, so we have the giraffe enclosure and all of this now, which has its own little walkway, so I'll probably end up building it in its own little area. Which is fun, because it'll be better that way anyways. We could do it about there, and then this is a monkey palace. My probably least favorite type of palace, really. I'm not a big fan of monkeys. They're not my favorite animal, I gotta say. So I guess we could bring that way, and that fixes that. Into there. And then we could just maybe do that. And then this just needs water, which is fun. I think all of this will probably eventually be needing it. And I don't know if anyone can just like break into your parks and walk in at any time if they have to actually have a fence. I've not been fussed enough to actually bother to know. But I hope not. Because whoopsie. Alright, so we're finally entertainment level. We're just waiting for that, and our maintenance is a little bit low, I gotta say. We might actually need park maintenance for the area, which, yeah, I mean, maybe it's just getting a little bit harder with the amount of people that we have, and maybe they're out doing other stuff, but we can easily put one there. And we could even, Perhaps, you know, we could plop one down here, because it's not going to hurt anything. It just means extra coverage for that, so. Which I realize there's already one there, but I think it'll be okay. But just extra stuff. I'm guessing, yeah, they have maintenance trucks, so maybe that'll help a little bit. We'll see. And as for the expansion that I want to do here, let's see how to do it. What is this? Okay, so it's the Technology Institute. I guess the easiest way to kind of do this is to just come up out of here to here, so that just, you know, that sets a way in and out pretty easy. We could, I mean, I could technically connect that, but I think it'd be probably best if I didn't, to be honest. But, you know, maybe we'll make them a little bit unhappy with having some housing behind them. So there we go. And then maybe we can do something like this. I did actually download some more parking lots to try, so I'm hoping that this will work. Which I'll give it a try. This actually isn't such a bad spot for it. So let's see if that ends up actually being used. Because if so, that would make me very happy. If I could fill those up and then, you know, have it like that, that'd be pretty fantastic. Just gonna move that over slightly, just kind of center it. Anyone? Any takers? Okay. Well, they walked off into it and walked away. I think they were just tourists. Okay. So they might not be. They may not be used. We'll find out. This one I think was the one with the broken trees, if I remember correctly. And yeah, they're bringing. Well, the seagulls. I'm not sure if they're just here for other reasons, but they seem to be bringing seagulls. I'm not sure why. But we'll just give that a bit and see if anything happens. We'll go ahead and I guess in between here we could have some commercial. We could pop in some offices around this. And then maybe some just high density residential along here. And then maybe offices here just to kind of do that area without having them too close to the actual highway itself. Sort of keeping it safe from the noise. The London Eye looks pretty fun. It's like the Coca-Cola London Eye now. The proper name apparently, which is dumb and no one wants to call it that. Oh, I just realized we have like, it made a dolphin noise, but I'm pretty sure that's a well. I'm about positive, but that's fine. Oh, we need some water, of course. So I'll do something like this. There we are. And we're getting close to being hooked up without actually needing to hook up, which is pretty cool. Oh, people are actually using it. Ah, yes. That's amazing. That's exactly what I want. I kind of like how this has parking on itself too, because it looks like they just pull into there and go to that. That's really good, actually. That couldn't have worked out better. So, awesome. I'm quite content with that. So let's go ahead and see what we want to do here. I'm trying to decide if I want to add in stuff to this area, which I guess it wouldn't hurt to do, so I just can't really link it up with here because it'll just get real busy. It's a wee bit laggy, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wondering if that's just due to the amount of... I don't even think it's amount of people, it's probably something else going on. It could be the fact that I have mods. I think the next time I play this, I'll actually go full vanilla. Just because I'm really curious if it'll be not a better experience, but just it'll run better. Because I believe it will do. So, but my plan for this is to at least get to 100,000 people, and that would make me pretty, I think, content. So that's sort of just what I'm waiting on now. Well, not waiting on, I'm building up to. I'm not trying to like rush it or anything this time. Yeah, so they're going to need a school here, which we can actually perfectly fit in there somehow, which is really cool. And then they're going to want a high school, which again we can probably make work here somewhere. Maybe right there's a bit better. Yeah, it's just our capacity is not the best in the world, and it's not fantastic, but we're making do. And then we could go ahead and with this area, I think this is perhaps some residential could be fun. This is a hospital, correct? Yes, it is. Yeah, so I think residential is okay here, here, and probably even here. Put some offices on the outside where, you know, noise may actually become a problem. And I think that's pretty good. There's a lot of open area in this, but I don't think I'm going to fret too much about it. Because I could always come in and make this like a giant park that goes in between all these buildings. I think that could be pretty neat. But there we go. We got that sort of building up, and should be hopefully looking nice, and everyone will be happy. Lots of people walking, which is nice to see. Alright. Okay, so we've had a loss. We're doing very well, obviously. Is this road being used? Yeah, it is actually. So that's good to see. This is full, so we'll go ahead and start emptying that. We might even consider putting a crematorium literally next to it. It makes life a lot easier when there's just one side by side. Or death easier, however you look at it. Okay. So I think this is all going pretty well. I like the gherkin. It actually seems fitting in here instead of looking like it's, you know, jutting out of nowhere as they usually do. So that's really nice to see. And yeah, I think everything's going okay for now. Just kind of double checking everything, making sure everything's kind of running okay. Everything's upgrading here, which is nice to see. I don't really see traffic as like a huge issue, which is good. Okay, well, maybe we spoke too soon. All these people are trying to get over there. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, it's just them trying to get over this way. I could probably remedy that by doing something. I'm not sure what yet. Actually, it sort of sorted itself out. It may have just been like a random little backup, but it seems to be okay now. I guess it's just all the people wanting to get that way pretty quickly. I mean, this isn't really the most ideal thing for this this amount of people anymore. No one's really trying to cross here because, I mean, there's not much for them to cross over to yet. I mean, I could rebuild it. I just don't know how I would really necessarily, you know, what I would rebuild it to. How big is the old... I think it's actually a little bit... It would be like massively overkill anyways. Because it's not really needed to a high degree. It's just I'd like to obviously make this not back up so much. You know, I don't know. Maybe... I mean, roads is probably something I could use a bit more for. But, maybe I'll just pause it and build something and see what happens. That usually goes well. He lied. But yeah, I hope you guys have been well. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. The series has been going great, and everyone seems to be enjoying it for the most part. And I want to thank you for that. And thank you guys. We've had more sales on the Humble Bundle. And I thank you very much for that, because obviously that's supporting me directly. And I really didn't expect to get much from that, but it's been a huge help. And obviously with YouTube advertising and stuff not being great and all that, I appreciate it very much. Because it's allowing me to be able to actually make videos and be able to enjoy myself, you know, while also being able to, you know, support my family a little bit. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Alright, so how are we going to build this, guys? What are we going to do here? Maybe, yeah, we'll pop these out just a little bit to get some room. I mean, the clover leaf could work, but I think it's just really overkill for what it is. So I don't really need something that insane, I don't think. And I feel like it would just end up backing up like crazy anyways. You know? Maybe if I just build, something will come to me. Maybe, would it be worth upgrading this? Probably wouldn't be such a bad idea, and I could do that. And then, turn that off for now for safety. Kind of do something like that. And I could actually upgrade it to these, so maybe it'll make people a little happier. There we go. Block some of the sound out at least. Alright. Okay, so that's a pretty good start. That's not what I meant to do. Let me put that back to this, but I will do it with that, because why not? And then let's go and turn this back on just real quick to be able to do this. And that should be fun. Now from here, it's just a matter of getting them off the road without too much congestion. And one way, and we need to make sure they're still connected horizontally as well. So for that, we'll go back to the old straight tool here. Should I go above or under? No, I think I'll go above, and I'll actually start back here. And just do that. That's not ideal for this police station, obviously, which is fine because I can move it. I can move it over here, which actually doesn't help terribly. I can put it there instead because it'll help a little bit more people. So basically, I'm just making a big boy version of this, I guess, is what it was, just to see if it works. I'm hoping it will do. And what we can do is come off here, like so. Maybe loop around this way pretty substantially, and then come back like this. So it's obviously quite a huge area to be able to turn off from. And then for this, you can run it on down to there. Because it doesn't matter, nothing is going to really be built here. So this will just help, I think, with traffic more so than anything. And then we can, I don't really want to take out the houses, so let me see if I can do this. There we go. They're obviously not going to be happy, but I'm going to have to take out some of them. Something like that. It's definitely a funny one, but it should hopefully work. And then this doesn't really need to be all that long, so something just like that. And that's not a lot, which makes life easy, I think. No, it's just a yield. So, okay, we got that. That is a lot of cyclists. Jeez. It's great to see. I'm happy about that. So, I can't be complaining. And then... So is that a stoplight, or is that... Okay, so that's not going to be a stoplight, which is great. This will be... And that's okay. So that should be a lot more spaced out. So everyone that's leaving here can just go out. That's fine. Everyone coming this way can just go onto here or go straight. Everyone wanting to leave here can do so. Everyone wanting to enter here can do so via a lot. Okay, so that is a lot. That's good to know. So yeah, there's just 2 lots at each side of it. And then I did disassemble something. There was some weird way up, but I didn't really pay attention to where it was. I'll be honest. I kind of lost where it was. I don't know if it was that necessary if I can't even figure out where it was. So I guess we'll say that's fine. I know it curved up and went up somewhere weird, but it seems to be alright without it, so I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and we'll enable again and see how this goes. It should take them just a little bit to figure out what they're doing. And then it should get sorted. Hopefully. But all this should hopefully run a little bit smoother. Or at least even if it's still crowded, they'll have a little bit more of a buffer room. Seems like we're doing okay thus far. Like, this is getting busy, but it's long enough to where I think it's going to be okay. And yeah, it's mostly everyone wanting to just go left. But I think that's going to be pretty normal. It seems better. I'll come back to it if it seems like an issue. But it seems to be okay. Not enough educated workers. That's fine. We'll fix that the best we can. I think we're going to need another school in here somewhere. Fits right there, so why not? But they help us a little bit. There we go. It should do. Alright. Yeah, so that seems to be okay for now. So I think I can be pretty content with that one. Everything seems to be okay. Knock on wood. Could change very quickly. How's this going? How close are we? We are pretty dang close. Our expenses are well above our income. But, you know, I think it'll eventually level out, especially once it hits top level. We got a bit of a police problem here. I'm not sure if is that just bad coverage or is that just bad people? I'm going to say we'll just have bad coverage. We can fix that by plopping down a police there who will just completely go the opposite way that's needed, which is perfect, exactly what I wanted. And yeah, so this metro is being used sort of decently. I don't know how our public transport's doing, actually. Yeah, so we've actually got more people on buses, hilariously. I didn't anticipate that. And we've got actually a fair few coming in on the train. So that's really cool. And yeah, so I think we're doing alright there. We have like a little garbage issue. Oh, so garbage is piled up at the zoo. I guess there a garbage bus on the way or anything? Because, you know, I could put a recycling center somewhere over here. It's not the, you know, end of the world. But I'm assuming that they'll get there. It might just take them a little bit. Water availability, we're doing okay. We're pretty much double what we need. Same with sewage. And then garbage, yeah, we're doing alright. And I might actually put some of these out in the water. I did forget that they are a thing now, so that's pretty cool. They're the floating garbage collectors. So we'll be able to collect some garbage on the way through here. And as you can see, it's doing its thing. Hopefully it does well. And yeah, I think everything's looking pretty good. It's nice having the cleaner water again. It looks much nicer, I think. Ultimately, it was probably the best choice that we could have done. And, yeah, pretty content. We got some, I'm guessing not enough educated workers again. That's fine. We'll go ahead and, I think it's about time to make another little neighborhood somewhere. I just don't know where I really would want to do it. Because I feel like having some suburbs somewhere wouldn't be such a bad idea, but maybe if we just got some, maybe they just need help getting over here more than they actually need that, because there's no metro over this way. So if we just maybe popped in a metro right here and gave them a way to, you know, get here pretty swiftly, maybe that would even help it a bit more. So something like that, maybe. That's gonna be quite a corner, but that's not my problem. So we'll just do something like that, because there's obviously a line that goes there, so that should be good. And there we go. We have a new line, and hopefully that'll get some more educated workers over this way and fix that problem a little bit. I really like how these are looking. I wish they would fill up a little bit more. I don't know if only these fill up or not, actually. No, okay. We've got a bit more. It's just maybe the area is not quite as populated yet. It's a bit of a funny one, really. And, oh, the lag is real on it. But, yeah, we're about halfway to our goal of 100,000, really, so we're not doing bad. This is, yeah, it's still doing okay, so that's good to see. Oh, and we now have the rhino and lion enclosure, which is really cool. We'll go and see how much, not how much it is, but what it's like. And we have a maxed out zoo, which is really cool. So we have the rhino enclosure, which can just pop down there. And I'm guessing this is the lion enclosure. Yes, it is. And we'll just, looks like we just need to pop it down here and then figure out where to line up. And we just got a achievement called Zoo, or Z00, which is have a park with all zoo buildings in it. So that's awesome. We've managed to do that. So let's go ahead and just hook this up. And then we have finished, I just bit my tongue, ow. We have finished our zoo, which I did not anticipate to happen so quickly, but we have done it, which is pretty funny. And we're going to go ahead and put another plaza in to hook up the electricity. I said the transmission. That's main, maybe, but not quite. Ah, look at them. They're so cute. Okay, they're growling. So there we go. That's awesome. I'm happy that that worked. And we managed to get that. So we have a level 5 zoo. We've done that. We've kind of hit our goal of what we wanted there. So I can't really be complaining too much. What's the next goal here? 48,000. Yeah, which gives us some pretty cool little stuff to be able to put down. And I forget there's other tourist things that I can just be putting down too. It's not all dependent just on the other stuff. I kind of forget that. Like I could have a fishing pier, maybe a little marina. Jet ski rental could be fun. And maybe a restaurant as well. Have this as like a little promenade sort of deal. And then fishing tours. So that could be fun to have. And I think just to connect this, I think it's pretty easy going. So we'll let's use this, and we'll come off here. Hope that this won't cause too much of an issue. Do a bit like that, and then we can even oh, is that a, oh, it's an elementary school. That's fine. We can just move it slightly and come in more like this. There we go. So we have that connection now. And we'll go ahead and hook this up with water as well. Like so. And that is fine and dandy. We even have a bus stop here, which makes for really, really easy maneuvering, actually. So hopefully this does well. I think it could be fun to have, obviously. We could pop like a little park down, a beach volleyball thing, and the riding stable I don't quite, you know, understand. I don't think I'll put it there is what I mean. And I think the only thing we really have left to build in regards to sort of the park life is the nature reserve, which I see a very nice area for that. And I think that's what we're going to do now. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a road for it, just like a beginning road. And this will also be a small neighborhood, like, you know, getting back to the suburbs. And we're going to try some stuff here. We're going to have, I'm going to go with the avenues. I really like how the avenues look. So we'll have a large avenue, like so. We'll do the 54 units and all that. We'll actually pull these back on. Makes my life a little bit easier. So something like that. And then that'll be nice. And that'll be kind of our branch off spot. And then for here, we'll go with, should we have it bikeable or should we just, I like the tree line. I mean, while we're going for trees and stuff, I feel like that's a good choice. So let's go ahead and just figure out a fun, or a, I guess, good pattern here. We'll start like this. And I feel like that's, you know, kind of a good starting point for now. We can do something like this, maybe. That's kind of our way through. And then we'll come out to here like so. This could work as well. There we go. Well, that might be a bit much, especially right off that first little intersection. Let's not do that. But I will do this, because I don't mind. It's going to be small suburbs and things like that, so it's not really that big of an issue of how pristine it may be. So we'll just have nice little grid-like things like this. Which, you know, thank you guys for not complaining about the old grids. I've been trying to make them as fun as possible, but also just obviously the function of them. They've been beyond ideal. So I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Because I know before, people weren't so enthusiastic about it. But I do enjoy them, I gotta say. Let's do something like that. And then we can maybe sort of just alternate this. That works. So little grid pattern, which I think will work well. And then it's just about getting this hooked up to our current road system, which I think will be pretty easy here, because my plan is pretty straightforward. We'll do a 2-lane. Actually, no, I mean a 2-lane. We'll do a 1-lane. Much just like this. We'll have one that just comes off like this, and then one that leaves here. A little bit farther down the way, so it doesn't become an issue with this one. And then we can also have this come up this way and under and up and around, so that's another way out. And then if we really felt fruity, we could connect it to there somehow, but I'm okay with just having a weird highway system, I think, actually. So we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of curious how that design will do. I'm not confident in it, but I'm semi-confident in it, I guess. So let's just do this. There we are. And we'll low density, of course, again. And we'll go ahead and just make sure that we're connected here, like so. And on the outside here, we'll do some, we'll start with the low density commercial. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember. I was like, resident, no. Commercial. And then we can just be popping all this in, which all of this will be that. Same with all of this. And then we can make probably a lot of this here. We can make that offices. And then make all of this sort of like the more commercial side. We'll commercial all the way up there, and then we'll put some more office in for good measure. And I'll be pretty happy with that. But the main thing, and the main reason we're over here, is we can start to make a nature reserve. And we'll have a main gate for it. Oh, that's a shame. It doesn't perfectly center, but I'll do that. And we now have a side gate, a tent, or 3 different types of tents, a campfire site, or 2 different campfire sites. So that's what we'll be going off of. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to make a big ol' nature reserve, much like that. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can't see it once I'm actually out of the screen, so it's fine. So much like that. I forgot I had all these to place down as well. I actually clicked on an accident. So like that, and then there's a side gate. So we'll have, you know, we don't even really need a side gate right now. So we'll just have the main gate for now. I think that'll be fine. So yeah, so this one has lots. This one's just a basic one. I think I might end up doing the one with lots just for, you know, people that are camping on it and not. It's a little bit safer maybe. It's not really, you know, typical way of doing it, but maybe safety related, we'll do it for that reason. We don't want any lawsuits. look at like a true mayor. And then, you know, a bit more, we can make it kind of like this, like an actual hiking path. Kind of follow the curvature of a mountain. Like this. And then, you know, something that I would personally like is a really cool, you know, nice high fun bridge, even though you can't build higher than that. But you know, it would just be something neat. Keeps this looking different, which is fun. And then you can kind of just do something like this. And there's actually a trail that my wife and I like to go on called Raven's Run. It's quite far from where we live, but it's really fun, and it's sort of not far off like this, to be honest. So we can have, I guess, a small open hut, open air, okay. Maybe something, we can have that along the lines of here. I don't know if there's like restrooms or anything like this, or if it's just all about nature. It may very well be all about nature here, which is fun. But that's pretty cool. So we'll have that, and then we could actually go ahead and maybe, because, you know, after the first little bit, you get to maybe up here, and then maybe this is where you want to end up setting up for the evening. Well, hopefully that went on the right way. Slope too steep. Okay. But, you know, this feels like a pretty safe little area, and like it'd be fun for this, so get these nice and close, actually. So we'll have it like that, and we can put one of these here, one of these on the other side, and there they go. They have a nice little nature reserve. Fun place to get up to. Pretty fun looking tents, actually, which is nice. This one has quite the floor under it somehow. But, you know, sure. And we'll eventually get some people in it, I'm sure. And we could go ahead and just bring this back here. And come on around. And it is a nature reserve slash preserve, I guess, so it's good to have it kind of covered well. We'll say, yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to just move this, but I don't think I can get a hold of it the right way. Oh, there I go. I was able to sort of get it, but still not the easiest thing in the world. I think that's going to be about as good as it gets, though. Oh, again, screwing it up. That's fine. So there we are. We have a nice little nature preserve, and a lot of people actually getting into this. I didn't think it would be so bad. And this doesn't need to have lights, actually. There is a way to turn that off, I know that much. Do I just click on the road, or do I click on it when I have a thing? How do I do this? Okay, maybe I'm unsure. Yeah, so I can't just have a thing selected. What is this? Elevation step. Don't really know what that does, to be honest. Yeah, so that's not really what I was looking for. I guess maybe I need, what is this? Escape routes. I need something, just traffic routes, maybe. Okay, I need to exit that and then go into it. Road maintenance. Traffic routes, there we are. So I need to adjust this bit to turn off traffic lights. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, that's what I've been looking for. That's better. And like, this would probably just be better for a stop system. You know, I think that would be a little bit more, that'd be a little quicker. People can just choose when to go a little bit better. And then this should be able to, they should be able to sort themselves out, I think. Oh, I see what the issue is. It's because it's an avenue. I didn't realize it only had one lane. And then obviously, yeah, with this, it makes it a wee bit slower. Which I think, again, this is sort of unnecessary to have the lot. So let me go ahead and do... I'll do that, and that, and that. There we go. So, I mean, that's obviously going to make that faster, but yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something here. I don't really want to make it a bigger street. I don't think the avenue is going to work quite as I wished it would have. I'll see what else I have. I really wanted this one, which was the shame, which is quite a shame, but you know, whatever. Maybe 4-lane with decorative trees would be a little bit better, because at least it still has the pretty trees in the middle, and then people can just pour into where they need to a little bit easier. So maybe I'll do that. I mean, it's pretty much the same deal, so it's not like the end of the world. And we'll see if that works a little bit better there. I think it'll take a little bit for the traffic to sort out what it needs to be doing, though. So is this being used? Okay, yeah, there's a few people. That's nice to see. So yeah, we should be able to see more on this next time, the Old Nature Reserve. I mean, it has the entertainment availability now. It's just a matter of getting 500 tourists or visitors in general coming in, which is fair. So that's fine. This seems to be going just fine, which is good to see. And I think we're okay everywhere else as well, which is ideal. So I think in the next episode what we'll do, we'll come in, we're going to build some more keys, if I remember correctly, to do so, which I probably won't. Feel free to remind me in the comments, because I will forget that all the time. But yeah, we'll build some keys and put them in to make it look nice like the other bits. We'll be upgrading the nature reserve. We'll maybe even look to, you know, upgrading more of the area if we can. Hopefully we're able to do so and make it look all nice. Everyone just wants to go left here. It's actually a little bit annoying. Tempted to take out this little road and make them have to go around for it. I'm considering it, that's for sure. Maybe. Just maybe. Might be a bit better. So let's take out that road and make them have to go around for it. That makes only one entrance, which is really awkward, but it might actually end up being a little bit better. We'll see. I might have to upgrade just to 6-lane. We'll find out when we get there. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you want me to build something special, do anything special. I'll be trying to do some more monuments and fun things like that as well. And we'll see if we can't get towards, you know, getting some more cool things unlocked. We'll place some of this cool stuff down as well that I keep forgetting about and make nice areas for it. We still have plenty of area to do so it's going to be nice and easy. I'll probably put another little clover leaf in here and start building off here tomorrow as well. But for now, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you want to get the game through Humble Bundle and support charity and also support me, the link is in the description below. And I would thank you very much if you do. And before I forget, I'm just placing all this stuff down because I know this is going to be a necessity very soon. But yeah, so do all that if you feel, well, not obligated. You're not obligated, but if you feel obliged, I guess I should say. And I would appreciate it very much. And that should be it for now. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.